sucks that people are bringing up the past. Nothing I did recently, it's always the past. No one gives me a chance to talk now. They just care about what was said in the past.
Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to be discussing this latest business venture gone wrong for Miss Jenelle Evans. Since being released from the Teen Mom franchise, Jenelle Evans has had a difficult time getting back on her feet and finding work. There has been so many times that Jenelle has worked really hard on different things, whether it was a podcast or with a certain brand, and unfortunately, her past has always came up to bite her in the butt in the end. When it comes to this most recent business venture, Jenelle has been working with a smaller brand on some activewear for her viewers and fans. And this is something that she has been actively working on since December of 2020. She started promoting the brand recently and letting people know that she had some exciting stuff coming. And as you guys could probably guess, the hate came in waves. She did a TikTok explaining the situation a couple of days ago, and as you can see, she said that haters had contacted the brand she was working with, so she decided to actually do these pieces on her own website. A few moments later, you can see that Jenelle is crying, saying that the brand told her that they would not be able to send her these items of clothing that she had worked on. I definitely have some very strong thoughts and opinions on this situation, but before we get to that, Jenelle did do a YouTube video yesterday, and the video itself was titled, "Who Canceled Me?"
Who canceled me? Why did it happen? What's going on? Yeah, I was going to come out with some activewear, and apparently now that's going to be canceled. I'm really upset because there's a literal hate campaign against me. There's a Facebook mom group, teen mom group, that's constantly posting about me. Here's screenshots. And then there's also Reddit that is talking about me. And here's screenshots from that. These two groups in particular have been harassing me in my life ever since I've been off Teen Mom. These two groups have thousands and thousands of followers on Facebook and Reddit. These two groups have the same haters, and I think they originate from Twitter from a long time ago, and then all these haters went to Reddit, and all these haters went to Facebook because I wasn't on there anymore, and they basically just bring up my past. Nothing new. You know, I've been trying to be the best mom I can be, the best wife I can be, and yeah, just living my life, trying to stay out of trouble, trying to do good things for my life, trying to change, you know. I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning yesterday, and I had a phone call that said, you know, we can't, we're getting hate. We don't know how we're getting hate because I didn't even tag the company I was working with at that time. And basically all the haters did their little detective work, found out who was going to be producing my clothing, contacted them, sent them a whole bunch of old articles. I saw people were leaving fake reviews on their Facebook page about me, posting Janelle's biggest scandals everywhere and emailing them about it. And I said, well, how many people, you know, reached out to you? And at first it was 15, then it grew more and more and more. I said, okay, well, you know, I'll just do the brand in my own name, you know, and you guys can just send me the clothes. And she goes, okay, yeah, they said that sounds like a good idea. Let me go check with their bosses. Yeah, they basically came back and said, no, we're not working with you. My opportunity is just taken again. I'll move on from this, and this has happened to me plenty of times before, as everyone knows. It just hurts my feelings. I've been working on this since December 2020, and it sucks that people are bringing up the past. Nothing I did recently, it's always the past. No one gives me a chance to talk now. They just care about what was said in the past. Trying so hard not to cry. I've been trying so hard to stay strong. And I'm literally sitting around like this all day. just thinking and thinking, like, I've changed. I think I'm a great person. I think I deserve opportunities.
Okay, so here's the thing about all of this. I think that Jenelle feels like a lot of this is coming at her because of things that happened over on Teen Mom, but I don't think that way. I actually genuinely believe a lot of the hate that she gets is because of things that have happened since she was released from the show. Now, does that make it better? In my personal opinion, absolutely not. I do think that there is a line, and if that line gets crossed, it's just too far. Even though I fully understand why people are angry with Jenelle because of different situations that have happened in the past. As you guys know, there's a lot of resentment and anger towards her husband, and a lot of people are upset with her because she chooses to stand beside him and support him as his wife, even though he has done some really seriously horrible things. In my personal opinion, at the end of the day, I feel like Jenelle has put in a lot of work to not only prove herself, but become a better version of herself. When the CPS situation happened, Jenelle put in the work, you guys. She had them babies back home in no time. She put in the work. She did what she needed to do to prove that she loved her kids and she puts her kids first. And yes, we all make mistakes, and it's so easy to judge a situation from the outside looking in. But unless you're in that situation, you don't really understand what Jenelle's going through. And in saying that, even if you have been in a similar situation, every situation is different. So Jenelle's situation is different from your situation. And just because this is how you done something doesn't mean that's the way Jenelle's gonna do it. Another thing that I would like to add here is what we see as the public isn't everything that's going on behind the camera. We only see bits and pieces of things. TMZ only reports on the big stuff, you know? So we don't know what's going on in Jenelle's life. We only have a roundabout idea of what's going on. There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes that none of us will ever know unless Jenelle chooses to tell us. She has opened up a great deal over on her YouTube channel. I will leave that linked in the description down below if you guys want to go and check it out for yourself. It does tell a little bit more of the story than what we see on the media. And the thing is yes, Jenelle has made many mistakes, and yes, her husband definitely has too. I am not sitting here and defending him in any way humanly possible. Let me make that clear. But I personally don't believe that she deserves to be canceled for it or not have the opportunities to work and make money for her family. There has been so many different opportunities that I've seen Jenelle work so hard on and be transparent about over on her channel and just social media in general. And then each and every time it seems to fall back against her. And it's just so sad to see. And once again, this is that keep the same energy situation. You know, we have Farrah Abram that is constantly doing different things, writing books, going on podcasts, and people don't hold her accountable. Yes, I understand the situation is different, but Farrah has done her fair share of nasty things as well. And then you have Amber Portwood, who is still currently on the show, even after showcasing some very serious toxic and negative behaviors. She has literally put the producers and herself and other people involved in the show in danger because of the things that she does. And I get that mental health is a big part of Amber's journey and story on the show, but if we're going to talk about mental health, Jenelle also struggles with a lot of different mental issues, from depression to anxiety and probably other things that we do not even know about. My whole point here is it's really easy to sit back and judge Jenelle for decisions she's made in her past. To me personally, she has put in a lot of work to grow and become a better version of herself, and she deserves an opportunity to not only prove herself, but to also provide for her family and create a career for herself outside of the Teen Mom franchise. You don't have to like her husband. You don't have to like things that have happened in her past, but that is exactly what it is, her past. These are things that she has already answered to and been canceled for. She was let go from the show because of these things. She also had to work her ass off to even remotely get back to a place where she could be stable. So at this point, I really don't know what people expect from her. I believe that there are a lot of people out there that are not going to be happy until she leaves her husband. And realistically, you guys, that just does not make sense. I do not agree with a lot of the things that Jenelle has done in her past and or her husband, but I still feel like she deserves the opportunity to show how she's learned and grown and what she is capable of. Of course, I want to know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down down below, even if you disagree with me. Do you believe that people are too hard on Jenelle and that she deserves the opportunity to show what she's capable of? Or do you think that Jenelle should be canceled forever for making mistakes in the past? Also, if you like this video and you want more content like this, please consider hitting the like button, subscribing before you go, and tapping the bell for post notifications. That way you are notified every single time I upload. I appreciate all of y'all to the moon and stars. I hope you're having an amazing weekend, and until the next time, mwah, bye guys.